Hello students, welcome to Mortal Degree College. In last class we can see one sum on calculation of underwriter's liability on partial underwriting. In this class we are going to see one more sum which carries 6 marks of partial underwriting. So I am reading the question, go through it. A company issued 10,000 shares of rupees 10 each. That means overall number of shares the company issued is 10,000 and these shares are underwritten as A 5,000, B 3,000. That means this is what we call it as gross liability. So another shares allocated to the underwriters that will be treated as gross liability. Then public applied for 8,000 shares. That is what we call it as public subscription. Shares applied, public applied as public subscription. Included the marked applications as follows: A 1,200, B 300. So determine the liability of A, B and the company. So it is a partial underwriting. So in last class we can see on someone when they have not given the marked applications, but in the question they have directly given the marked applications and moreover they have given public subscription also. So if that is the case, we can easily find out the unmarked applications like a previous sums. So first we should recognize what? Public subscription. So that is got shares applied by the public. So look at the question, it is 8,000. Shares applied by the public is 8,000. In that less marked applications of A plus B. So A is here 1,500, so 1,200, B is 300. Total 1,500. So remaining what we'll get is 6,500 is total unmarked applications. Unmarked applications is 6,500. So first, if it is a complete underwriting or partial underwriting, we should find out the unmarked applications. So if it is a partial underwriting, my last class is there, whatever the unmarked applications it will come. The entire unmarked applications related to the company only, because it's partial. Remaining liability goes to company only. So ಏನಾದರೂ unmarked applications ಆದ್ರೆ ಬಂದ್ರೆ in partial underwriting ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪನಿ ಕಾಲಮಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅಂಡರ್ರೈಟರ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಬರಲ್ಲ. So I already told you total issue shares is 10,000. In that A carries 5,000, B carries 3,000. So remaining how much? 10,000 minus 8,000, 2,000 goes to company. So that is what you should take first gross liability. Make a note of that. We have 6,500 unmarked applications related to the only company because it's a partial underwriting. So first take gross liability. So gross liability is but shares ಎಷ್ಟು ಯಾರ್ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಅದೇ ಅಂಡರ್ರೈಟರ್ಸ್ ಅಲಾಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಅಂತೀವಿ. So for A, how many shares allotted? 5,000 shares. B 3,000 shares. Question clear direct ಆಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Number of shares allotted to A and B. So overall number of shares 10,000. So in that A 5,000 ಆಯ್ತು, B 3,000 ಆಯ್ತು, ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಉಳಿಯುತ್ತೆ? 2,000. That is goes for company. So total 10,000. This is what we call it as gross liability of A, B and the company. In that less unmarked applications. So already we find out unmarked applications and be note of that when we are doing the partial underwriting, whatever the unmarked applications that we founded or calculated in the question, that entire unmarked applications related to the company only. Entire unmarked application related to the company only. So what we founded 6,500 unmarked applications here. So that will be A nil, B nil. So entire unmarked applications goes to company only. Make a balance 10,000 minus 6,500, 3,500. See, 2,000 minus 6,500, I will get negative figure. So that is what called as surplus. So when complete underwriting ali, yeah, underwriters surplus bandre remaining underwriters distribute ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ based on the gross liability ratio. ಅದೇ ತರ underwriters along with the company ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ any surplus that you will get from the company that you distribute it to the remaining underwriters. So 2,000 minus 6,500, you will get minus 4,500. Here it will become 3,000, 5,000. What we call it as balance. So what will be the next step? So it is minus value by that. So that is what we call it as surplus. Surplus distributed to both A and B in their gross liability ratio. Surplus belongs to company here. So what is the gross liability ratio of A and B? 5,000 is to 3,000. You can simplify. You will get 5 is to 3. 5,000 is to 3,000. 3 zeros cancel. 5 is to 3 is the gross liability ratio of A and B. So this 4,500 you distribute to A and B in their gross liability ratio. So here surplus of whom here? Surplus of company less surplus of company distributed to A and B in gross liability ratio, that is 5 is to 3. That is 5 is to 3. Surplus of the company, how much? 4,500. You should distribute to both A and B in their gross liability ratio. Gross liability ratio is 5 is to 3. So now calculate. This calculations you made, you can show after some 4,500 into 5. Total 5 plus 3, 8. 8. You can simplify it. 8 ones are 8 fives are. You will get around 2,812. 2,812. 4,500 into 5 divided by 8 you should do. You will get 2,812. 2,812. Similarly, you can do for B also. Similarly, you can do for B also. 4,500 into, what is the ratio? 3 by 8. 3 by 8. 4,500. Calculate. Use calculator. 4,500 into 3 by 8. You will get 1,688. 1,688. That will be distributed directly. So any surplus you should not made into the total column. So it will be adjusted. So both let's see further we'll check any surplus will come again. So 5,000 minus 2,812, you will get 2,188. Again 3,000 minus 1,688, you will get 1,312. Nil. Same. 3,500. So here they will not get any surplus negative balance again. This will be called as further balance hope you understood. So first step, take gross liability of AB company and total, then take unmarked applications. So when it is a partial underwriting only for the company, you should take unmarked applications. Then you will get the balance. When you get the balance, you will get a surplus of company. The surplus of the company you will distribute in the ratio of 5:3. Then you get the balance. So here unmarked applications suggested here. Then next, less marked applications. So marked applications, what they have given in the question? Look at the question. A 1200, B 300. Total 1500. So whatever the further balance that you will get, it is what we call it as net liability. So 2188 minus 1200, you will get 988. Similarly, 1312 minus 300, you will get 1012. So both will become equal to the balance 3500 minus 1500. 2000 is what we call it as net liability of the underwriters and the company. Have a look over that. I explain once again the sum. So first find out the unmarked applications given in the question. So in the public subscription, public applied that they have given, less marked applications directly they have given in the question. So we will get unmarked applications. Whenever the partial underwriting, the entire unmarked applications related to only the company. So on the time first you should take gross liability. So gross liability of A that they have given in the question 5000, B 3000. So remaining 2000 goes to company. So 5000, 3000, 2000, total 10,000. I already told you whatever the unmarked applications that they have given that related to the only the company. Company matra seruttadu. So 2000 minus 6500 you will get negative figure. So negative figure is what called as surplus. So when you get a surplus, that surplus you have to adjust to the remaining underwriters. So here the company will get the surplus that you readjust to the both A and B in their gross liability ratio. 4500 into 5 by 8 you should do. You will get 2812. Again 4500 into 3 by 8 you should do. You will get 1688. So you adjust the full agi. So it will become nil. So write the positive equal positive figure for this. So you adjust any surplus that you distributed, you should not make any total here. Then you will get further balance after adjusting surplus. So after less marked applications, what are the balance that you will get? That is what we call it as net liability of the underwriters.